Hello, how are you today? Thanks for stopping by. I'm Corin, and I have the book Medicine Cards with me and the 52 Animals. Have you noticed that the weather's been trying to communicate with us? I feel that Mother Earth, Earth Mother, and the animals and the Great Spirit, Father Sky, the thunder beings, the lightning and the rain, and the animals. The animals are definitely talking to us, and I would like to be able to find out what animal is trying to reach us today. So if you have time and you would like to do some inner soul searching, then please join me in the next few minutes where we are going to shuffle these cards. Let's see which one that is. The Coyote, okay. I've been feeling a lot of Coyote lately, being here in Las Vegas. It's a very Aztec vibe. Desert, right? So let's see which animal. It's not the Coyote, and actually, you know what? It's this one. It is this one, because this one, whoa, this one is upside down, so there's a lesson. It's in the contrary, and it's the hawk. Whoa, okay. So we definitely have something to learn today. Thank you for joining in. I love you. Thank you. Let's check it out, okay? So everybody has their own path, and we're all going through our own life experiences, and we want to do what's best for self. Well, the hawk, and I did put in the description about feeling deserving and allowing. A lot of people don't know that success just doesn't knock on your door, right? So there's a formula for success. There's diligence, persistence, and vigilance. So yes, and by applying yourself, being a soldier and going out and earning a living, or sitting at your desk and getting a side hustle or a side gig or another way to earn money, is actually putting yourself in motion. So if you want things, you have to get it, right? Okay, so we pulled the hawk, and the hawk was upside down for those of you that just came in. So let's see what the lesson is. And they have it as the number 2 out of the 52. And that's page 45. This is the book Medicine Cards. For anybody who's fascinated by it, please do. Feel free. I know they sell this book online. I should be a distributor of this book, actually. Maybe I'll get a hold of them. And that way you could buy this book through me. And then maybe I could even sign it for you. Thank you for your comments. I'm reading them. I just want to focus, and then I will respond. Hawk. And it has a poem and an illustration. Messenger of the sky. Circle my dreams and teach me the message as we fly. That's wild, huh? Because we're always doing the flying technique, right? So now we could put mental to the physical. And then, hey, you never know. I just may get up and get in the flying position. Hawk is akin to Mercury, the messenger of the gods. Hawk medicine teaches you to be observant, to look at your surroundings, observe the obvious in everything that you do. Life is sending you signals. Life is the initiation. If you have pulled the Hawk card then right now a clue about the magic of life is being brought to you. This magic can imbue in you with the power to overcome a currently stressful or difficult situation. The test is your ability to observe the nuances of power lurking nearby. Is power the talent you have and are not using? Are solutions always hard to find because you have lost the broader vision of Hawk? Or is it the Great Spirit displaying a gift that you need only to receive? Have the colors of the morning inspired you to create? Or has the gloominess of a present situation left you earthbound, unable to hear the voice within, the raindrops splashing on your window? That's cool because it was just really pouring outside, and it was like just dumping water, like buckets of water. So that's so cool. Pay attention. You are only as powerful as your capacity to perceive, receive, and use your abilities. Hi, thank you for the stars. Thank you so much. Okay. Roderick, thank you. I was going to say, Roderick, is that you? Thank you. I love you. Thank you very much. I love you all. Okay. What is called for here is an intuitive ability to discern the message carried within the cry of Hawk. The shrillness of Hawk's call pierces the state of unawareness and asks you to seek the truth. A good way to seek the truth is to open your arms to the universe. And that circles back to what this video is about, to allow, to open yourself up and let in success. So this is really cool. And you guys are a witness. You've seen me do that a million times. I was cozy in my robe, and now I'm like, oh my gosh, it's hot in here. All these lights. But I did it for you. Okay. The ancients recognized this magnificent bird of prey as a messenger bringing tidings to their earth walk, the good red road, from the world of the grandfathers and grandmothers who lived before them. If Hawk were to magically cry, it was a sign to beware or be aware. This could mark the coming of a warring tribe, the birth of a child, or the celebration of counting coup. Hawk's cry signaled the need for the beholder to heighten awareness and receive a message. Again, I titled this video with the intention to share with you a way how to receive. Because when you feel deserving, you are receiving the blessings. So you're receiving the goals that you have in mind. So that's so neat that the hawk flew into our cards as we were already in the intention to receive abundance. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Appreciate your compliments. Hawk medicine is a totem that is filled with responsibility because Hawk people see the overall view. Hawk is not like Mouse, who sees everything through a magnifying glass. Hawk medicine people are aware of omens, messages from the spirit, and the color of the calling card you gave them 3 months ago. No detail slips by them unnoticed. If Hawk has circled and landed in your card spread, you are to be aware of signals in your life. So notice and receive them. Yes, Richard. We have smart cards, smart birds, smart humans. Hawk may be teaching you to grab an opportunity which is coming your way. On the other hand, Hawk may be bringing you the message that you should circle over your life and examine it from a higher perspective. From this vantage point, you may be able to discern the hazards which bar you from freedom of flight. Remember, Hawk has a keen eye and a bold heart, for Hawk flies close to the light of Grandfather Sun. Hello, Gomez. Thank you. Appreciate you. I love you. Okay, so we have a lesson. Oh, I just realized that heater is on, like really strong. So we're going to continue reading The Contrary. Let's go flip that heater for a second. Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, it's way too strong. All right. Hello. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, there's a hand, the water spilled and it made a symbol of a fist with a number 1. Right? And that's me, right? I feel like I'm number 1 and you're number 1. Be number 1. Feel deserving. Thank you for your compliments. Okay. Let me see. So the cards also fell out. They fell out, and the wild boar. Yes, I will show you, Richard, my hawk energy. Yes, I will stand up and do the hawk outside as soon as we read this next paragraph. Let me see. Okay, so the wild boar is in there somewhere. So I'm going to pull that out, and also the turkey. So I'm putting the wild boar and the turkey, and maybe next time we'll read about that. Hi, Eddie. Thank you. Appreciate your compliments, guys. Reggie, I'm number 1. You're number 1. Everybody can be number 1 in their own game, right? I mean, I don't look at life as a game or relationships. I'm just saying, you know, it's kind of the sport of things, right? Life can be a sport. Hi, Phil. Mwah. Thank you. Thanks for your dedication, everybody. I'm definitely dedicated to you. If you have drawn hawk reversed, and it was upside down, it may be because you have shut down your powers of observation on some level. If something in your life has become too painful to feel, too unbelievable to hear, or too dark to see, it is time to examine the point at which you choose to let yourself become emotionally involved and to no longer be the observer. When you allow your emotions to override your perceptions, the message from Hawk cannot penetrate the chaos and confusion. At this point, you are asked to be mindful of the honest observer's neutral position, which allows the message to be intuitively and clearly understood without emotion coloring its true meaning. Emotional coloring is a tendency of hawk medicine people when they are off balance. Their emotions cloud their vision and lead to a crash landing. The ego can clip the wings and leave hawk grounded. Also, if hawk believes that those who cannot fly the same way she does have weaker perceptions, then the winged messenger has not understood his or her own medicine. Let's just pause there for a second. So basically it's saying Don't be vulnerable to other people's actions and other people's words. So if people are affecting you to where you're letting them penetrate your emotions, then you need to step back, observe, watch, listen, and understand. Understand that they are the way they are, and probably they're not going to change anytime soon, but people do change. It's just in little increments. I mean, I'm not saying that people can't completely change. So I believe in the power of people, that people have the power to do whatever they want. So there's really no set way for a person, but the way that you choose to react to it is vital for your emotions, your emotional health. And to believe that people fly a different way than you and that they have weaker, kick negativity out of your life. Yes, Reggie. Woo! Team Corin. Okay, so if you believe that people have weaker perceptions than you, remember we're all leaders. So therefore, we will treat others as if they are just as strong as us, a leader. We're all leaders. Some people lead more than others, but you believe that everybody's equal. We'll continue. Freedom of flight is a privilege, and being a messenger is an honor. The responsibility for delivery of the message is up to you. Take your flight and forget about interpreting the omen your own way. That feels good, right? Just fly free. Don't interpret the omen. Let the omen reveal itself, but don't try to pin it on any one thing. Let the receiver decide what the message means. So the receiver is you are receiving. And sometimes the animals will receive your love. After all, unless it was sent specifically for you, you would be tampering. Okay, good. So the person who's sending the omen it should be just observed. You should not try to perceive it. I would be a hot girl. Okay, Richard, I'm going to start taking requests for dressing up. Me and my editor best friend, we were talking. She told me I should dress up in all these animals. And now you guys see, we're manifesting it. So maybe hawk should be my first costume, but it's really not a costume. It's more just my spirit revealing its moods. So yeah, I'll go outside and I'll do the hawk flying right now, and we won't care what the neighbors think, but let's take your flight and forget about interpreting the omen. Hawk in the contrary position teaches you to open up the powers of observation, not to tell others how to think or behave, to take care of your own emotional baggage before you begin receiving omens, visions, or messages. Wow, that's a loaded one. I mean, to take care of your emotional baggage. I'll give a suggestion. Let's read the very last sentence of that chapter. Try to remember that all gifts are equal in the eyes of the Great Spirit. Okay, like I said, we're all equal. All gifts are equal. And taking care of your emotional baggage requires sometimes years, or you could just do it right now. You could just say, I want to heal. I'm tired of being mad at people. I'm forgiving myself for being mad at them for so long. I'm forgiving them for the wrongdoings, even if they did apologize or didn't. And I am forgiving everyone. Everybody that ever intentionally hurt me or unintentionally hurt me. I am forgiving myself. I'm forgiving the universe for not bringing me the things that I thought I needed. I'm forgiving myself for actually thinking that I could even ask for these things for the universe without doing. Doing is receiving. That's also one of my hashtags. Doing is receiving. Anything that you want. Serenity frees your spirit. I love that, Reggie. It's so beautiful. Thank you. That's lovely. Anything that you want, you may ask the Great Spirit for. You also may take action. I have a whole video I'm going to be doing about a soldier. I need a lot of costumes, actually, because that way, when I'm in the costume, I can really show. You know, I'll be able to show even better. But this is a good start, and I'm really glad you're here. So let's go outside and let's do... It might be cold. Let's check it out. Oh, it's fine. Wow. Those birds sound beautiful. Okay, let me fix this tripod. Thank you for your patience. Okay. I can make it better. All right. Okay. Okay, Hawk and the contrary teaches you. Open up the powers of observation. Okay. Okay, opening. I'm opening up. I wish you could see like my whole wingspan. I'm gonna make it so you could see it. That's good. Okay. I'm opening up my wingspan of observation. So I'm just going to observe. Okay, let me tell you what I observed. I heard a car horn. I heard some people living their life a couple units over. And I heard some laughter, and I'm observing the sky, the clouds. So there's many senses that you use with observation. It's hearing, seeing, smelling, touching, and sensing. Don't forget your sixth sense, which is your intuition. Okay. Not to tell others how to think or behave. Okay, so now when my wings are spread open, right? I'm flying. And I'm going to remember not to tell others how to think or behave. It's funny you say the neighbors may be looking, because that's good. That's actually good you said that, because that means they're observing, right? So maybe they've been doing this all along in their place, watching me every time I come out here. So I'm not telling others how to think or behave, right? But I'm showing them. Okay? To take care of your own emotional baggage before you begin receiving omens, visions, or messages. Emotional baggage can be not reacting properly to people that are trying to communicate with you, and you could actually like look at them like they're less than you, and then you will lose respect for them, and then you will start abusing them or mistreating them, when in reality they are equal to you. And so if you're mistreating somebody, that's your own emotional baggage, and you want to be able to receive omens, visions, or messages. So you want to open yourself up. Again, that's the hawk, right? Let's do it again. Okay. and I want to free any baggage that I have. So once I free it, right, and I want to stay there for a long time. It is beautiful here, Richard. Thank you. Then I want to allow to receive the omens, the visions, or the messages. So I'm receiving, like I put in the description before I start this video, I'm receiving success, the goals, the visions, the dream state. I'm receiving the omens, the visions, the messages, because I want to observe. And I also want to receive success. I want to receive it. I'm allowing by observing. I'm like giving the universe a chance to give it to me. And then remember, all gifts are equal in the eyes of the Great Spirit. So it's basically open up yourself and allow yourself to think that all of our gifts are equal, right? So all of our gifts are equal. So all of us are equal, and all of our talents and our skills and everything are equal. Because if there's a doctor and there's a attorney and an artist or a janitor or a food server, bartender, gardener, all of those skills are equal to the other. So nobody's like privileged or entitled to have more blessings, omens, and visions or messages. We all are capable of receiving the same blessings. For instance, if a doctor has more money to spend than you, well, you can't really measure if he's having a better time than you, because he may be spending his money on things that are harming him instead of finding the things that enrich his soul, his spirit. So you may only make a certain amount of money, but you go to the park and that enriches you. You feel blessed and happy. You get joy from that. And maybe he takes his money and he blows it away somewhere, right? And then he doesn't feel any kind of enrichment from that. And it could work both ways. Like, then again, that same doctor or lawyer, they could be spending all their money on enriching things, like taking care of their families and hobbies, sports. And the person that works maybe minimum wage, they might be blowing all their money in like the first hour that they get the paycheck. So none of us are like better than the other. We're all equal, and all of our skills and mindsets are equally leaders. Yeah. And then again, all gifts are equal in the eyes of the Great Spirit. So we are a gift. One must be willing to give and receive the same. That's beautiful, yes. Do unto others as you would have done to you. Perfect. So I just love you guys so much, and I'm glad that we have this chance to just catch up. And you know, it's really good to just, this is exercising our brain, and it's like putting it through like schooling, right? So we sometimes have to be aware of who we are and how we are and what we're doing. I hope this helped you. It's good for me. It's like social media therapy. It's definitely good, but obviously it's not enough. If you do require medical attention, I suggest continue with your medical attention. But if you don't, or even if you do, you could also do this. It feels good, and it's just reassurance and affirmation. It's basically allowing things to go on within your brain that you necessarily weren't thinking before. Well, great. So I got some errands to do. It's been really cold, so I'm going to bundle up and go take that down to the trash bin, and then go not check the mail. I don't want to walk too much today. I just checked it, so it's all good. Yeah, and maybe cook a little something in the kitchen or something. To the people who are requesting to come on, I actually can't right now. I'm about to get off of here, but I hope you guys are enjoying your lovely weather. It's starting to get spring. Take care. Mwah.